To bring to life the 7 priorities for professional qualification training, I'm going to tell you a story about Michelle, Stacey, Johnny and Lee. Johnny, Stacey, Michelle and Lee commenced their course with the support of their training provider and their PQT advisors. At the end of the course they sit the exam and then await the results. Finally, the awarding body confirms their results to them. Johnny's ecstatic. He's passed his exam. He's so happy he goes off to celebrate with his colleagues in the office. Sadly, Stacey doesn't pass her exam, so she meets with her PQT advisor to review her performance on the course. In the past, we'd have just focused on her achievement, but going forward, we are now going to have a balanced scorecard and look at 4 different aspects of Stacey's performance on the course: her commitment, her progression, her contribution, and her integrity. Commitment is the effort that the individual puts in to their learning and the strategy they use to complete the course. Progression is the ability to demonstrate moving towards the end goal. Contribution is all about making a difference in the business. And integrity is all about maintaining professional ethics throughout the programme. In her review with her PQT advisor, it's determined that Stacey has shown the necessary commitment, progression, contribution and integrity. Stacey will move on to a supported resit, where she'll have the support of her tuition provider and study support from KPMG to resit and pass her exam. Things are not going so well for Michelle. In her review with her PQT advisor, it's discovered that she hasn't been committed to the programme, failing to turn in her homework and completing her tests. She's also not progressed since her last attempt at the exam. And finally, she's not meeting expectations in the business. Michelle is referred on to the Managed Resit pathway, where she is joined by a PQT performance coach. Together, they review Michelle's performance and identify a recovery plan to get her back on track. This recovery plan includes actions, timescales for delivery, and targets for achievement. If Michelle responds to the recovery plan, then she can get back on track, complete her exam, and move on to the next module like everybody else. If Michelle fails to commit to her recovery plan and fails to get back on track, she may be asked to attend a meeting with her people leader, who will ask her to leave the programme. Depending on Michelle's role at KPMG, she may be allowed to continue in her job, but in many cases, Michelle will be asked to leave KPMG. Lee has been a very naughty boy. During the course, he's been disrespectful to his tutors and his colleagues. He's been messing around in class and distracting everybody. This shows a lack of integrity on Lee's part. Integrity is a vital element of KPMG's reputation, and we expect our trainees to demonstrate integrity throughout the programme. Lee, unfortunately, is immediately taken off the programme and referred to his people leader, where his behaviour will be addressed. So what's the moral of the story of Johnny, Stacey, Michelle and Lee? Well, the moral is that KPMG have created a process for learning that recognises that every individual can make choices about the way they learn, but that they must be accountable for those choices, free from the fear of failure, so they can focus on their commitment to their learning. This, we believe, will inspire confidence in our trainees and empower them to change by obtaining a professional qualification as part of Team KPMG. Welcome.